Hello everyone and welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table we have another Game of Thrones The Card Game 2nd Edition video for you. This time we're in the top 8 elimination at Millennium Games in Rochester, New York for their regionals in 2016. On the left we have Cole playing House Targaryen, Banner of the Lion. Looks like he set up a Jaime Lannister with a duplicate, a House Targaryen Loyalist, and a Lannisport Merchant. And on the right we have Josh playing House Targaryen, Lords of the Crossing. Looks like he set up Ser Jorah Mormont. Viserys Targaryen, and an Unsullied. And looks like he's got a King's Road down at the bottom there. So both getting 4-card setups. Josh getting that King's Road to help get some economy boost. And but Cole also has his Loyalists and Merchant there to help him reduce the cost of the first character he plays from each faction he's playing there. The winner of this game moves on to the top 4. And thanks again to Millennium Games in Rochester, New York for hosting an awesome tournament. Excellent prize support. Go check out that store if you're in the Rochester, New York area. An amazing store. They stock some good throne stuff, including Dracula's tokens and Broken Egg Games accessories for the game. Not to mention all the mats you can want. And even Time Walker deck boxes are there. I was quite shocked to see that in a local store. Alright, looks like on the left we have a Noble Cause flipped. On the right we have Calm over Westeros. And it looks like Josh has picked himself to go first after he won initiative 3-0 there. Or actually 4-0. And it looks like he called military for Calm over Westeros to reduce the claim by 1 for military challenges 1 against him. And he's collecting 5 gold. And the Plaza of Punishment has hit the table. And there's that King's Road going, popping there to get the next character he plays reduced by 3 cost. And it's Magister Illyrio. No gold remaining though, so we won't see his ability used this turn, most likely. And there's a King's Road on Cole's side. Remember, he has that Noble Cause reduction. First Lord or Lady he plays, reduced by 2. And there goes that King's Road. We have the Targaryen Loyalist Knelt, so it's a Targaryen character for sure coming. 1 gold spent, 2 gold reduced. There's Daenerys Targaryen. Next to Jaime, running the board already. Cole still sitting on 3 gold, debating his options here. And it looks like we have the Hound in play using that Merchant and spending 2 of the 3 gold. Looks like he's sitting on 1. Which Means Dracarys is an option right now with Daenerys Targaryen in play. She can be knelt to play that event, plus that 1 gold. And Ser Jorah looks like he's coming in for the first challenge. Remember, he is -1 from Lords of the Crossing and another -1 from Daenerys Targaryen standing. So Lords of the Crossing on that first challenge, not great against Targ player with Daenerys out. Makes it even harder to win that first challenge. But they usually don't seem to care about that when playing that agenda. It's all about the third challenge. Getting that extra power.
I got 12 players. What are you talking about? We'll do better than me.
So it looks like no defenders. It was on an intrigue challenge. We should have Ser Jorah's force reaction done first there. And it looks like he's going to get it. And there's Claim. It's a copy of Rhaegal. I'm sure Josh is happy to see that. So that he won't see Daenerys doing the stand next round, hopefully. And we got a renown gained on Ser Jorah Mormont there. So Targaryen Lord of the Crossing up 2-0 after the first challenge. I think Josh is going to go all in here, try to get his agenda going right away. And it looks like he does a power challenge with Viserys Targaryen and Magister Illyrio. And I believe that's 5 strength. -1 on each of them from Dany standing. I think maybe he's trying to just get that Plaza punishment to go off here, or at least threaten it. And maybe Cole will overcommit on the defense here to stop it. And it looks like the Hound is going to be used to block it. Should be successfully defended. And the Hound goes back to hand. And military for the third challenge. It's going to be +2 from the agenda, but -1 from Dany right now. So I believe he's attacking with a 4. And any character who's defending will be -1 due to the Unsullied's ability.
I'm coming across for 4.
And it looks like Jamie will play defense here, get a renown out of it. Oh, and yeah, we forgot about the Unsullied's ability right there, but it looks like Cole forgot to. And yeah, so actually it's a tie, 4-4, and the Unsullied will win. And he'll take his Lord of the Crossing power there. And the Merchant will be chosen as Claim. And it looks like Dany coming in with the intrigue challenge. No defenders. And grabs a copy of Dracarys. Wow. Okay. Good to see one of those go away already without being used.
$1 for dominance.
And it looks like the Targaryen Banner of the Lion deck takes dominance. And it looks like we have Josh, the Lords of the Crossing player, up 3-2.
You made my choice for me.
And it looks like Cole was just discarding for reserve there, so he got rid of a copy of Drogon. That's the dragon that gives Dany renown. So maybe he's flooded with characters or has some events he doesn't want to discard to let his opponents see that he has them. And it looks like we're on around 2 plots here. We got trading with Hibitoshi, flipped on the left side there, into a noble cause on the right side. So Josh is getting showered with 3 gold there. Just going to help him get that lord or lady he's most likely holding in hand in play and have extra. And we'll see what Cole tries to play with his 10 gold there. And it looks like Cole has chosen Josh to go first there. He's collected all his gold. And there she is, Miri Masmur. Masmurder, sorry. Mazdur. She's gonna kill some stuff, that's for sure. Usually, for sure. Not always. Not always. She used to. People starting to get wise to her tricks. Lots of milk of the poppies, targeted kill, nightmares, kneeling effects. Yeah, I'm noticing a lot more of this stuff in decks lately, and yeah. I believe it's become the Miri meta. You either play her or you're ready for her. She is popular right now. And it looks like Josh saved a gold, and we're over to Cole's marshalling now. So he's got a lot of cards in hand. 10 gold. Let's see what he was itching to play out there. Other than their King's Roads, each both players not really seeing any ongoing economy. In the location department, we have Khal Drogo marshaled into play, using that Targaryen Loyalist to reduce his cost by 1. Cole still has 5 gold to play with here. So we're seeing Khal Drogo and Jaime on the board together. They work great together. Khal Drogo lets you do an additional military challenge, and Jaime doesn't need to attack during military challenges. And he gains renown during military challenges, so those two together. Khal Drogo also has renown. They can get, not only start killing a lot of stuff on your board, but they can gain power pretty quickly if they get going. And just being able to do a 4th challenge each round can increase your odds of getting, you know, that extra renown or that extra unopposed power. Not to mention the claim. Can help speed up your win. And we have the Hound coming back into play. He may still have some options for that last 2 gold here. Still has not passed to let Josh go on to challenges. Still debating his options. Maybe he has a put to the sword in hand and he's debating on saving that 2 gold for it, or maybe playing out a character, just looking to see if he can even get that event off. Maybe you're Scott Dracarys and he wants to save a gold for that. And looks like he does save 2 gold. And we're over to challenges on the right side. The Targaryen Lord of the Crossing player, Josh. He's going to do his challenges now. Let's see if he tries to go all 3 challenges here to get his Lords of the Crossing power going again. He's got to be careful, doesn't expose himself too much. And which he might have done already, kneeling that Unsullied in. He's leaving himself more open for that put to the sword. And your opponent has that much military out and 2 gold. You got to be careful. But if he can get Miri working here and kill some of that military, he might be all right. But I'd rather play it safe. So he starts with a military challenge with the Unsullied. Looks like it kills a Targaryen Loyalist. Goes unopposed. Gains a power for that. So right now all he has in the military department is Ser Jorah Mormont. Looks like he only saved 1 gold, so Magister Illyrio is not going to be able to stand that Unsullied character or military character to help block some put to the sword action. But then again, Cole having Danny standing right now, minusing 1 strength off of all the characters, pretty much makes put to the sword happening no matter what. Now, if Josh can get that Hound going back to hand, I feel like a March to the Wall is a smart play next turn for the Targaryen Lords of the Crossing deck there to break up possibly the Drogo-Jaime combo, or even get rid of Danny. But if Cole's smart, he won't let the Hound go back to hand. Keep him in play to protect from that March to the Wall. So we'll see what the boards look like here. After challenges may not be good for Josh to do a March to the Wall. After he loses a couple military challenges, losing 2 characters might not look great for him.
Power challenge. Oh, he'd be a 0.
So he was attempting to do a power challenge there of the series. Remember, Danny decided not to, so he's going in with Illyrio. And he's 3 strength right now, power challenge. And there's the Hound blocking the power challenge. So his forced reaction will go off, and it looks like he is going to try to keep him in play. And
Oh, yeah. Keep him out.
just lose a card here at random from the Hound's effect. And it is a copy of Tyrion Lannister. And here comes Miriam as Murder in with the Intrigue challenge. And we have Danny and Jaime quickly diving in front of her. Make sure she does not win attacking alone so she can target kill a character. So Danny getting a card draw there with Insight on defense for winning that challenge. And it looks like Cole is going to do his challenges now. He's got Khal Drogo staying, that's about it. So military challenge of 5. Blocked with 4 from Ser Jorah. So Miri preventing the Smash Bros. Jaime and Khal Drogo dual military challenges from happening. And it looks like for claim on the military challenge, we have the Unsullied killed. And Khal Drogo will gain a renown.
2 to 2. Oh.
And a tie for dominance.
We're good here. We're all good here.
So Targaryen's Banner of the Lion, 3 power.
Oh, yeah.
And Targaryen Lord of the Crossing, looks like they are at 4 power.
Oh, I have to discard that. Me too.
And both players over the reserve here. So a copy of Plaza gets thrown out for reserve, and a Viserion. So we've seen all 3 dragons go to the discard pile here on Cole's side.
His friend said yes. Oh, money.
And we still see the March to the Wall flipped on Josh's side there into a wildfire.
You know what? I think I'll take first player.
Okay.
And I think we're going to make yours resolve first.
Sure.
So it looks like Josh has chosen to go first, the winning with 8 reserve there. And he's chosen Wildfire to go off first. He wants to get rid of the more quality characters across the board from him. He needs to try to break up that Jaime and Khal Drogo combo like we discussed.
Yeah.
So it looks like Sir Jorah's going to die from Wildfire, and the Hound's going to die from Wildfire. And marched, we have the Sirius Targaryen marched, and Khal Drogo marched. Both going to the discard pile, so they can be played again. They are not dead. But the Hound and Sir Jorah are both in the dead pile, and cannot be played while they are in there. If you see other copies come off your deck. So over to Josh for marshalling. He's got a King's Road slapped down into play there.
It's like a widget that you add to your browser. It's ridiculous.
You only get $4? I get $4. I only got $4 too.
Oh, it does, yeah. This is I do service this, so browsers all I work.
So we have more regionals coverage coming up on the channel. We definitely have the top 4 game coming up after this, and the finals from this regional. But we also have 2 more regionals at least that I've recorded matches from each round, including all the elimination games that I could record, including the finals, is what I'm trying to say. So make sure you hit the subscribe button below and to be notified when those videos go up. And it supports the channel. It's free. I appreciate it. More subscribers, more it helps out the channel. And we can grow this viewer base, grow the game. And looks like we have Khal Drogo marshaled in here with a duplicate, using the King's Road and spending all of Josh's economy. And Cole will collect 4 gold. And he most likely won't be playing his own Khal Drogo again this round. But he does have a full hand of cards here. You can see some locations in hand. It's too bad Josh is not able to save 2 gold. Having Illyrio out there with Miri, he's been unable to do the dual Miri attack by standing her. I would definitely keep the pressure on. But having that Plaza of Punishment out, if he works it right, he could win a power challenge, reduce someone's strength by 3. And then help Miri possibly win her challenge. But I'm not sure we can do it right now with what's on the board due to winning the power challenge is most likely the only one he can win. And we see his own Magister Illyrio come out on Cole's side. And a Milk of the Poppy on Miri, so forget everything we were talking about there.
That seems good.
There will be no Miri action this turn.
Glad I did my kill choice how I did.
So now Josh is not going to be able to just throw that Miri in to drop 2 characters on the other side to make them kneel out to overcommit on defense and keep the pressure off. Now Cole can kind of lay back a little bit and only worry about the military claim, maybe discard the dupe on Jamie for military claim, weather the storm and hit him back pretty hard. We will see though. So we start off with a power challenge here, 2 strength right now from Magister Illyrio. -1 from Lord of the Crossing, -1 from Daenerys Targaryen standing across the board from him. Looks like we have Illyrio blocking Illyrio here, except for one is at full strength. Looks like that was successfully defended.
So make sure everyone who's playing.
Now if he does, he needs to think about what challenge he needs to win for sure and use as his Lord of the Crossing challenge to get +2 strength bonus. Because Danny out there right now is -1 on Drogo for that military, so we won't be able to get that through Jamie. So it looks like now an intrigue challenge with Miri. She's at 4 strength, -1 from Danny. So Jamie could block that, but leaves him open for the military. Or Danny could defend that. She won't block it. Once it goes down, the -1 turns off. And Miri would win that challenge. It looks like it will go unopposed, so an unopposed bonus gain there on the house card. And a copy of the Rose Road. That is interesting. Why is Cole not playing Rose Roads? Does he not like economy? I don't know why he's holding that in hand. That just blew my mind. And it looks like military challenge there with Drogo. Jamie's dupe will be chosen for claim. And now over to Cole's challenges. Jamie coming in with the first challenge, military. And no defenders. Khal Drogo is chosen as claim, but saved with a duplicate. And Jamie getting used for that second challenge there. He's coming in on the intrigue. No defenders. Grabs a copy of Littlefinger. And Danny for the power challenge. We'll take power, get unopposed, and draw a card for insight. So, not a bad challenge phase there for Cole.
It's gonna be a long cab ride back to where you're going.
So on the left we have the Targaryens at looks like we got 7 power there. 1 on Jamie, 6 on the house, and on the right for the Targaryens, looks like we have 4 on the house and 1 on Khal Drogo, so that's 5. So still a pretty close game. Could go either way. Let's see if that attachment falls off Miri here in the plot phase. And it looks like Josh is peeking at his plot there. I think it's a Song of Summer. Which is also a good card with Miri to give her the +1 strength. It looks like he's switching it up. Both players unsure, switching their plots around. Table is tense. Winner moves on to the next round. The loser goes home.
Ready? Yeah. March.
So a second March to the Wall played in the Targaryen Lords of the Crossing deck by Josh. And he's going to march Miriam as Murder there to knock Milk of the Poppy off.
Yeah.
And we see Magister Illyrio marched on the other side. And Counting Coppers played on the Targaryen Banner of the Lion side to draw 3 cards. So the board being kept pretty small in this game. Back down to 2 characters here. And there's another duplicate on Khal Drogo.
It's my curse. The 4-2 curse. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
So maybe Josh not playing any attachment removal in his plot deck, like Confiscation. And he already saw a copy of Viserys Targaryen get marched to the wall. Maybe he only plays 1 copy. I think that would be silly if he does. Maybe he's not playing any Rattleshirts Raiders either. So, just chooses to march Miri and knock that Milk of the Poppy off. And we have a copy of Drogon and a duplicate marshaled on Josh's side. Looks like he's sitting on a gold. So, Dracarys is a possibility. On the left side, we have a Illyrio's Estate, sorry, marshaled in there. -1 on a Targaryen card. Which will get him a copy of Viserion, who now has a duplicate.
None of that. You did a dragon, I get to do a dragon. Them's the rules.
Both players being a little cheeky to each other there about playing duplicated dragons.
My go? Your go, sir.
All right, over to Josh, the Targaryen Lords of the Crossing player for challenges. And we have Cole just reading the card there.
Your best place House Targaryen and swag.
Wow. You get a pillow?
Toilet seat. It can be whatever you want.
I agree with this. However, like I said, it's more of a fear of yeah.
So I remember both these players. I think it was Josh on the right was the top Targaryen player after Swiss. So he should have got the top Targaryen house prizes. Shameless plug myself. I got the top Lannister after Swiss. So I got cool HBO Lannister pillow, shot glass. What else was it? I don't know. Other stuff. They had tons of prizes there. Funko Pops, board games, alternate house cards from European tournaments. Lots of cool prize support. But the players both made a mistake of thinking it was after this match would determine who was the top Targaryen player. So the prizes were awarded to Cole, but then they realized what had happened, so they ended up splitting the prizes like gentlemen. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
You went 4-2? Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah.
So looks like we have Magister Illyrio coming in here with the challenge. He has -2 strength again. It's likely the power challenge to start. Could be an intrigue. And I guess now that we're in the top 8 here, you can see my top 8 match. I believe it was filmed. Could be on Throne Runner's channel. Might be on Agor Games, AGOR Games, Carter's channel. I don't know if it's posted yet, but I got smashed by Carter from our meta. I believe he's 13. Came down with us. He did really well. I believe you'll see him in an upcoming video. I won't tell you which one, though. But, yeah, he did. I beat him in the Swiss. You guys saw that in the last round. You saw me beat him pretty good, but then played him again right after that in the cut. And I was unfortunate. Yeah, trying to dance around his his naval superiority the whole game threw me off, and he definitely saw his Martell attachments to remove intrigue icons, and basically we saw Mirian Tywin die pretty fast to Tears of Lys. It was not pretty, and he smashed to my face and eliminated me in the top 8 to move on to the top 4. So in the other game right now, there are 2 other games going on. We also had Kyle Duncan from our meta playing the Laney Dragon deck that tested with us. He also made the top 8. And so did Kevin Austin, which you guys will hear in commentary on this channel. The 3 of us placed the top 3 after Swiss. We all practiced together, developed our decks together, went to this tournament. And like I said, placed top 3 after the Swiss. All made the top 8. But only Kevin moved on. And Kyle and myself both got eliminated in the top 8. So it looks like if Dracarys was played, and to burn Illyrio by kneeling Viserion, and Hand's Judgment was played to try to cancel that, but then another Hand's Judgment was played to cancel that Hand's Judgment. So the Dracarys went off, burned Illyrio, and he is now in the dead pile on Josh's side on the right. And now we have Military Challenge, 3 strength with Drogon. He's -1 from Danny Standing. And it's unopposed. And we have a duplicate of Viserion chosen for claim. And a second military with Khal Drogo for +2, but -1. And it goes unopposed anyway. So unopposed, Renown, Lords of the Crossing, and claim the other copy of Viserion. So we're back down to 2 characters in play. Over to Cole for challenges. And the Targaryen Lords of the Crossing deck. Looks like he is at 7, 8, 9 power. And against 9 power right now on the other side, so tie game. But I'm sure it'll shift a little bit here. So we had the military challenge with Jamie to start, gets rid of a copy of Drogon. We have an intrigue challenge, goes unopposed, empties Josh's hand. And the power challenge with Danny, unopposed claim and insight.
Alright, well, have a good one. Thanks again. It was a great tournament.
And it looks like Cole is shot up to 12 power against... we got there 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 power on the other side. So Cole still has a hand with a bunch of cards in it, so he's looking at his plots and his hand there, debating on what to play next. He has some options, but Josh here is picking blindly on his plot. He does not know what he's going to draw. Well, maybe he does have a card in hand. What's he got there? Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Looks like a black sleeve card there at the bottom. Yeah, it looks like he does. Sorry, he does have one card in hand. Yeah, it looks like that Song of Summer flipped on the right there, giving +1 strength. Well, there's no winter plots in play, I believe. And looks like a scheme played there. Filthy accusations to Neil Khal Drogo, which is unfortunate. Could definitely turn the game here, kneeling Khal Drogo. We have a duplicate played on Daenerys. So military claim from one of the challenges less threatening, but could still be 2 military challenges depending on what happens here. Whatever Josh marshals.
I'll save the
And it looks like 4 gold saved on Cole's side. So lots of options could be in that handful of what he's got, like 6 cards there. Could have the Hound jumping in. And we have an Unsullied played, 1 gold saved on the right. And let's see what happens here.
Yeah.
So I believe Dany is negated right now while she's standing due to the plot on the opposite side of the board there.
Jumping onto the second one. Military.
So military challenge with Jamie to start here.
Successfully block, you get the intrigue, you get the power.
So looks like Drogon will be thrown into block with 3. Prevent the unopposed. Khal Drogo as duplicate will be chosen for claim. Jamie will gain a renown. So 13 power right now on the left side there. Intrigue challenge unopposed will bring him to 14. Gets a copy of Daenerys out of hand. And power challenge with Dany should seal the deal here. And there it is. They shake. Congrats to Cole. Defeating Josh here, eliminating him from the tournament. Moving on to the top 4. I believe he plays Carter next round, who, like I said, kicked my ass there out of the top 8. And congrats, like I said, to Cole. Thanks, guys, for watching. Thanks to both players for playing on the camera there. You're doing well at the Rochester Regional. We do have the top 4 coming up next, then the finals. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button below if you guys like these Game of Thrones and card game videos and want to see more. I appreciate the support. And we will see you guys in the next video, and girls. And thanks for watching.